This is the ingredients that I'm going to use to make the Thai green chicken curry. An onion, some cooked defrosted chicken, a proportion of the stir fry vegetables. Out of the Thai green curry kit, I'm only going to use the herbs that are in it and the Thai curry paste, and then I'm going to chop all the other vegetables. So I've got mange too, an onion, some spring onions, carrots, there's 2 vegetable stock cubes there, and there's a little bit of ginger which I'm going to grate to put into the soup. So you can see I've chopped all the vegetables up, I've took the curry paste and these little herbs and chilies, which I'll give you a little tip. The last time I left these as a whole, it burned a lot of people's mouths off, so this time I'm going to chop this up as well before I put it in, so just so the flavours in all of the soup rather than just part of it. Also, if you have a packet of these to hand, you don't need them right now, but I'll add these to the soup at the end. I only actually add 1 pack of they're all chopped nice and finely as well. Don't forget you wash your hands after doing this, because if you rub your face, like I've had before, your eye becomes inflamed. So this is the Tower 1.6 litre soup maker. This I've just bought in January, which I seem to use to make me soups. It probably makes about 4 decent bowls, sort of like this size, which probably does you for a couple of days for your dinner. So all the ingredients are now in there. What I'm going to do is fill the water up to the top line, so you cover up all the ingredients so it can cook properly. I don't add the chicken or the noodles till the end once the soup's already cooked. I'm also going to add in about a tablespoon of each of these seasonings. So there's a pasta seasoning, which is garlic, salt, basil and parsley. And then this barbecue is jalapeno, garlic, chilli and mustard. So this will just be the flavouring that I'm going to add in. Okay, I'm just going to change the soup maker setting to chunky. This is going to be a chunky soup. And then off it goes. Cooking away quite nicely there, 19 minutes left. So what I've done in the meantime is chopped up the chicken chunks into smaller bits and pulled apart the noodles, ready to just stir into the soup once it's complete. Right, the soup's all done. So what I'm going to do is leave it for about 5 minutes to cool down, because the steam gets quite hot. Then I'm going to put into this container and then just stir in the ingredients that we've got here, the noodles and the chicken, to finish it off. And the good thing about adding the meat last is, if you had a vegetarian in the party, which we do, you can have the soup separate and then add the chicken later, so it's for both. So I've just put the noodles in the bottom because they weren't cooked, but they normally take 1 to 2 minutes. But to be honest, the heat of the soup will cook your noodles just perfect really. You just cover them over and put all the ingredients in. Then this is the finished soup with the noodles mixed in, as you can see. I'm going to add the chicken later because it's still a little bit frozen. I should have really took it out the night before. But the good thing with this recipe is you could add in anything really. You could add in prawns. I think pork would probably go if you cook the pork separately, because that's the only thing with the soup makers. The meat has got to be cooked before you put it in, so I just tend to add the meat at the end. Thanks for watching. See you next time. Bye.